This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Hey guys, how are you? It's Jean Watts. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. I am doing a YouTube on the clean girl look, which is a very dewy, very hydrated, very fresh look. I'm trying to achieve, it's not so much makeup, but it's glowy. I mean, it's hard for me to do, but yeah. I was gonna do just like a makeup version of it, but I actually tied in skincare and skin prepping and like how I hydrate my skin when my skin's just like not looking very hydrated and glowy. I just got back from Chicago this morning, and every time by the end of a trip my skin looks really bad. I tried to give myself a lot of masks and tried to like reset my skin. So I'll show you guys how I did that, and I'm trying to use a lot more newer products for you guys to discover, some products that I am obsessed with. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so starting with skincare. Skincare is just really important, obviously, and especially for this look. So a way for me to kind of bring some moisture back into my skin and to achieve a more hydrated look when I'm not very hydrated is I will take a shower, just get some H2O on your skin, in your pores, and then I try to do whatever to lock it in. Okay, so when I get out of the shower, I use the Drunk Elephant, the F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial, and I'll put all that on, and then I'll try to put an oil. So the oil that I use is the Fearless Most Wanted oil, and I'll put that on over it. And then even to make sure that's locked in, I will take a little bit of Aquaphor and really massage it around my face. And then I'll take the Drunk Elephant lip balm, kind of put it on. I mean, my lips were so dry that my lip like split. It's like super gross, but whatever. So I leave that on for as long as I want, really, but today I left it on for about 2 hours. I unpacked a bit, did some work, and then I took a rose water cleanser. I'll put a link below of a good one. And I kind of wiped some of the Aquaphor off and the oil and the mask off. And then I take the Glam Glow Gravity Mud Tightening Firming Treatment Mask. And this one's actually really fun. I love putting this on because like you put it on, it's super shiny, you look like the Tin Man, and then you get to like, it's like those peel off masks, so it's super fun. But I love that mask because it just leaves this glowy finish, and I look like I'm way more hydrated than I actually am. Speaking of which, I need to drink some more water. Okay, so that's what my skin is right now. So moving on to more skin prep before this look, I am going to take, I love this Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. It's a little pricey, but it's so worth it. Like, I'm always in a good mood when I put this on. So I'm gonna put this on, maybe even on my neck, and then I'm gonna rub that in. Okay, so I put that on, and then I probably don't need to put this on, but I just love it. But it's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Drops. I'm just gonna take 1 pump of that. Oh my god, whatever I just said. Okay, so I just put the glue drops on, and so I'm gonna let it sit for like a minute, kind of really rub it in, get my skin looking real snatched and hydrated. Yes. Okay, so now for primer, I'm gonna use the Tatcha, the Liquid Canvas Primer, and I'm gonna do like 1 pump because I have so much cream and all that on there that I feel like 1 pump is all I really need. So my skin is feeling amazing. Amazing. Oh my gosh. So now time for the makeup. Okay, so for this look, I don't want a very cakey foundation look. I really wanted to keep it light and glowy, even though I still will be putting on makeup all over my face. So I'm gonna use the iconic London Radiance Booster in Sand Glow. I love this stuff. And honestly, I'm gonna put the pumps there, and I'm really gonna target the high points of my face. Like, I'm not gonna really target here. For some people, they might want to put it on their chin. I'm not. My chin's already pretty prominent enough. I'm gonna put it on my eyes, all here, and my forehead. Wow, that already did a lot. I love that stuff. Okay, so I started with that. Now for the lower parts of my face, I'm gonna do a little bit of foundation. I'm gonna use my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 575. It's a little light, so I'm gonna do a pump of that, and I'm also gonna do a pump of 625. If there's anything left, and a little up there. Like real, not a lot. Okay, so that's as much as face makeup as the cream as I want so far. I do have some pigment marks, so I'm gonna cover those up individually. I'm going to use MAC's concealer. I think it's NC30, I believe. The mark's a little off. And I'm gonna use my finger and just lightly go over. Like my nose is a little red, so I'm actually gonna do a little there. I picked up my face there. Alright, that's all I can see now. Every time in person, it'll look like one way, and then I'll watch these videos back. I'm like, oh my god, I missed this, I missed that. I can see so much more, I don't know why. But in person right now, I think it's good. So now I'm gonna do a little concealer. I'm gonna use MAC's 24 Hour Studio Fix Concealer. I like this stuff because it's super light, and again, I don't want a really heavy foundation look. I'm gonna do a little bit of their color in NC30, and I'm gonna take a little of their NW30. I'm just gonna put a little right there and right there. Okay, now I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender again, and I'm just gonna work it around my eye, right in my eye. And even still, I'm gonna take my fingers and just slightly dab it. Okay, so we have the blank canvas. Now I'm going to add some contour, and using a cream contour is great. I mean, you can use a contour stick, you can use like a darker foundation. I'm gonna use Patrick Ta's For Face cream contour, and I'm gonna use my iconic London brush in 03. And I'm gonna get some cream bronzer, and I'm gonna start just patting where you want it. I like to have my contour a little lower than everybody else's. Definitely around my hairline. And again, I like patting it because swiping can lift up your foundation and your skincare, and it kind of messes up. It makes your skin look a little more blotchier. I like to go on my chin, and I like to go in between my eyebrows a bit. So there it kind of sculpts your face a little bit, gives it more dimension so I don't look like the moon emoji. So I'm gonna try to set this glow, and I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm gonna get some product on there, and I like to rub it in the cap. I just like doing that. And I'm gonna start in between my nose, because if you accidentally have like too much product on the powder puff, it's good to have a lot of powder around your nose because it makes it look a little more snatched. And I'm just gonna kind of tap this. I didn't use a lot of the powder, but as you can see, it just sets it. I feel like that's where I want that. Okay, so now I'm going to try to set all the cream bronzer that I just put on, and I'm gonna use my MAC powder in golden, refined golden. And then I'm gonna take my iconic London brush, no name, but it's just the double-sided brush. Gosh, I'm so dehydrated. Well, I've been drinking also like every day since I've been in Chicago. It has been like 4 years since I've been back in my hometown. and it was so nice. I didn't do too well. I didn't go out very much, but my cousins and we went to a bunch of escape rooms. I love escape rooms.
I want to play a game.
If you don't know what escape room is, go to an escape room. It's so much fun. I love puzzles. I love problem solving. It's like my family and I, on my dad's side, we will always get together and try to find an escape room, no matter what city we're in.
You better hurry up.
Okay, so I just set the bronzer. I'm going to add some blush. I am just such a fan of this MAC blush in Heat Index. It's their peachier one. I use this in my green eye tutorial. And I just kind of dab it. I just keep patting. One of my videos, I said I like keeping it straight. I do like keeping it straight. I feel like when you keep your blush straight, you can like really pop your cheekbones out and it really lifts them. But I like bringing them up just a little bit on the side. I definitely don't need it, but you guys know, I just love this MAC Gold Deposit. So I'm just gonna take my powder brush from RT and I'm gonna take my MAC Gold Deposit and just dab it on my cheeks. I just am obsessed with this stuff. I can even do some down here, on my chest. I've been starting to pay like way more attention to my chest and shoulders when I do my makeup. You just have to make sure you take it all off at night. All right, so I think this is gonna be the last step. So for highlighter, I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs glow stick in Spotlight. I've had this for a minute now, and I like to go there, and even a little there. Wow, I just did a lot on the other side. I'm gonna take some there, and I'm gonna go down my nose. And then I like to take my finger with this. I just like to pat it around my nose and pat it on my upper lip. Okay. So I desperately need eyebrows, holy cow. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I am going to brush them up. And then I am going to take my Iconic London, I'm using a lot of their stuff in this video, but I'm using Iconic London, their brow definer in Ash Blonde. To be honest with you, I ran out of my MAC pencil and I think I have it, I forgot what color it is. I think it's just brunette. Yeah, the MAC's eyebrow pencil in brunette is like my favorite color. But this is it's just an ash blonde, so technically this does match my eyebrows pretty well. Okay, so I'm gonna add some hair-like strokes with the Palladio brow powder in soft brown. And then I'm gonna take my favorite brow pencil, and it's the Marc Jacobs Sharp Brow Pencil. I'm just gonna tap it, and I'm just gonna try my hardest to make just little hairlines, just to make it blend a bit. Okay, so I just did that. I'm gonna clean it up just a little bit with this Sharp by Concealer brush. So I'm gonna leave it like that for right now. We're gonna feel it out later if I really like it. Okay, so moving on to eyes, I am using my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. And I'm gonna take this color and this one. And I'm really just gonna set the eyeshadow. And I'm using my brush Dome eyeshadow in crease. It's just a flat. And I'm going here and all the way around. So it's kind of like creating a nice clean canvas, and it's also setting all the cream and lotions that I have on my eye. And I'm gonna carry it all the way around. I actually took more of the white to carry it more around just to really brighten everything. And now I'm gonna take this ColourPop brush in E2, and it's just a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I'm just gonna go around on my eye socket. And again, just really lightly dusting blends it real nice. Okay, so now I'm taking my my Crush XO brush. There's no name on it, I don't think. Nope. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and just a little bit of that one. And I'm gonna go underneath very lightly, kind of add more dimension underneath the eye. So it's very subtle. Okay, so now my favorite part, because I need it, I'm gonna take my, it's an angled eyebrow brush and the spoolie, and I'm gonna go in with this dark color right here and just a little bit of the black, but mostly the dark brown. And I'm just gonna create my wing right here. It's so hard to do on camera. Okay, so I did the outside. I'm gonna do a little bit in the corners right here. You guys already know this is how I love doing my eyeliner. Okay, so I just did a little eyeliner here and some powdered liner on the outside. And now I'm gonna take my Marc Jacobs, the smudge brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here and very lightly get as close as I can to my waterline without going into my waterline. Just creating a little depth. But again, I didn't put a lot of product on there because I don't want there to be a thick line. Just a little definition, you know what I mean? There. Okay, so for lashes, you can, I mean, some of y'all have really nice thick lashes. I am not one of them. You can put full strip lashes. For mascara, I'm using my favorite mascara. It's new, and it's MAC's Micro Brush. Because I'm gonna put lashes on the corners, I'm gonna try to get this mascara all over my lashes instead of just the ends, how I usually do it. Okay, so I just did the mascara. So now I'm going to put the side lashes on, and I'm going to use my Duo Glue in black. Can't remember if these are Kiss lashes. I wanna say they're Kiss lashes, but they come in like small, medium, medium, large. I'm gonna try to find them and I'll put a link below. So I'm taking my tweezers and I'm taking the medium, getting some glue on there. I always like put like a little thing of glue there. It's probably really wasteful, but whatever. And I just take the lashes and I just dip them in there. And you know what? I'm gonna put them on the outer corners. And this just adds a little fullness to the end, kind of opens up your eye a little more and lifts it a bit. I always think it's really pretty. There, very subtle, but just enough. We're liking it. Okay, I'm starting to get a little shiny, so I'm taking a little more of my Laura Mercier. I'm just tapping around here. Here. I would rather keep, you know, adding a little more at a time than putting a ton on, like baking, especially if it's for the day. Okay, so I feel like my eye today can handle a little more eyeshadow on the bottom. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here for my Makeup by Mario palette, and I'm gonna add just a little more underneath. Not a ton. If this doesn't do enough, I might put some liner on the bottom. Not sure if I love it yet. So I'm now gonna take, I just feel like I need it. I'm using the NYX brow tint, but I'm actually using it for my eye. And see how it's like the shadow kind of moves around. I'm gonna take a liner. Oh, this is so hard to do on camera. And just make that line sharper. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little nose contour, and I'm gonna take my iconic London brush in 09, and I'm gonna take my Patrick Ta palette for face, and I'm just gonna do, I'm not doing a lot how sometimes I do it. I just wanna do a little here, and just a little here. So I wanna add a little highlighter in like the inside of my eyes, maybe just a little more on my nose, and I'm gonna take my Tristique highlighter stick, just a little highlighter stick, and I'm gonna add a little bit on my nose, just add a little more. I'm gonna add it in the inside and a little underneath. And actually even a little here. And a little here. Okay, so for lips, damn, I need lips. I hate how I have to wait until the end for lips. For lips, I'm going to take my MAC lipstick and mull it over. And I'm just gonna tap it just a little bit. I want like a lot of color, but I just want a little life to it. And now I want to take my Kosas hot liner in the shade Supreme. So this is actually dark, so you can do a lighter color. I have just been loving darker lips, so I'm going to show you how I did it. You guys know I like to overline the top of it and tuck it more right there. Same with the bottom, overline. You know what I also forgot? I forgot mascara on the bottom of my lashes. Sorry, guys. And to top that, my favorite lip gloss at the moment. This is Kosas Lip Oil in Dip. And I'm gonna get a lot on there. You know, I can't be really picky right now, but sometimes I'll take individual lashes and kind of put them more right there just to blend them. Am I gonna do them for this video? No. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. But this is the final look. Super glowy, super fresh, super hydrated. I just look like I live in a water bottle, and I don't. Oh, of course, I totally forgot my Control Freak, my eyebrows. I'm gonna take my NYX Control Freak. Make sure these babies stay in place. Very, very important. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, I can sit here forever and just keep going, but I'm done. Okay, so the sponsor for this video is Squarespace. And Squarespace is awesome. So if you don't know what Squarespace is a beautiful online platform where you can run your websites and your businesses, which is very important in this day and age. If you don't know what that looks like, I am actually building my own Squarespace website, and it's been super easy, and there's a ton of great features about it. Some of the highlights about building a Squarespace website are like it's a great way to connect with your audience and generate revenue through gated members only content. You can manage members, send emails, and leverage audience insights all in one easy to use platform. Squarespace is great for inventory, promote products, do bookkeeping, file sales, tax, and ship across the globe. So yeah, go to squarespace.com to get your free trial. And once you guys set up, you guys can go to squarespace.com/JeanWatts, and you can get 10% off your first purchase of a domain or a website. Yeah, let's get these businesses going. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourself. Do that in work. Again, I'm trying to pump out these videos as much as I can, so make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.